Good afternoon, Endicott. I'm Ray Newcomb.
And I'm Lexi Santamaria.
Come spread the joy of the holidays this Thursday with the Barnes & Noble It's My Heart gift wrapping at the North Shore Mall from 2 to 10 p.m.
Get crafty this Thursday at 7 p.m. with Gullibration Winter Fest Craft Party in the Lower Callahan.
And now let's take it to Too Glam to Give a Damn with Christina and Meg.
Hello and welcome to this week's segment of Too Glam to Give a Damn. I'm Meg.
And I'm Christina. Let's check out some of this week's hot topics.
Starting this week's news on a very positive note, we have all been waiting for this movie since Finding Nemo was released in 2003. Finding Dory will be arriving in theaters on June 17, 2015. Pixar president Jim Morris spoke at the Comic-Con in Brazil and gave some insiders about Finding Dory. Turns out a majority of this movie won't take place in the ocean. It will take place in a Marine Biology Institute of California where Dory was born and raised before she was released into the wild. The movie focuses on Dory's adventure with Marlin and Nemo, on helping Dory remember her past and her family.
For all of you Dancing with the Stars fans, recent news is coming about several people leaving the show for the upcoming season. Dancing with the Stars is losing an original member of its team. Judge Len Goodman plans to leave the ABC reality competition series after his upcoming spring season. Entertainment News has confirmed another Dancing with the Stars original, Cheryl Burke, one of the famous dancers, is also leaving the ABC series for a new variety show on NBC. Although ABC, NBC, and BBC won't comment, sources say her leaving is official.
On Tuesday, Kurt Sutter's epic biker drama ended its 7-season run on FX. Sons of Anarchy delivered a bloody finale that still leaves all of its fans speechless, even if the big death was accidentally spoiled by Sutter himself earlier in the week. But spoiler alert, it was the end of Jax, who is played by Charlie Hunnam. Does this club's story make it for the best series finale of all time? Or will it join The Sopranos and Dexter in the finale Hall of Shame? Well, it seems it ranked number 4 as one of the best TV show finales of all time. Tweet us at 2GlamEC to tell us your thoughts.
We had some royal appearances in the States when Prince William and Kate Middleton made a trip to New York City last weekend. William and Kate had a jam-packed schedule that ended at the Metropolitan Museum of Art Gala for their alma mater, St. Andrews. William and Kate also visited the 9/11 Memorial and Museum, the Door, which is an educational center, and even stopped by the Empire State Building, where the prince met Mayor Bill de Blasio. Before meeting the mayor, however, William and his wife met someone very special. Steve Prescott performed a show for the Duke and Duchess, and they were so impressed with the show's reenactment of Prescott's father's incarceration that William offered to help the 22-year-old bring his story to the world stage.
Tell us what you think about tonight's show on Twitter at 2GlamEC. And that's all we have for this week's entertainment news.
Tune in next semester for more segments of Too Glam to Give a Damn. Now back to the desk.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, girls. Lower Callahan is getting a winter makeover this Friday at 5 with the Gullibration Frozen Festival, featuring a Build-A-Bear, photo booths, and delicious holiday desserts.
Watch the day away this Saturday beginning at 12 with a winter movie marathon in the Lower Callahan.
Need to get in some well-needed final studying? Well, look no further than the Lower Callahan as their alternative study program begins at 6 on Sunday.
Beginning at 5 on Sunday, come relieve your stresses in the Black Box Theater with a special herbal stress relief and meditation session. Now here's Erica with a special segment on community service.
Hello, I'm Erica, and today I have with me George Coons. So first off, could you just tell us what your job description is?
Oh, all-around good guy, defender of the innocent. Oh, no, that's my job. I am the Community Service and Programs Assistant here at Endicott.
Okay, so community service has been doing a lot this holiday season.
We have been.
Could you give us some examples of what you've been doing?
Well, this holiday season, we were fortunate enough to again do our annual Adopt a Family program, which helps underprivileged families help give their kids a very happy holiday season. So we had 4 different families that we were able to purchase presents for. The college donated all the gifts, and what we did was each family had a different story, and off the lists of each of the kids were the gifts that were on the table. You probably saw it outside the Callahan dining hall. So we priced it, each gift, accordingly. We didn't, charge what we paid for it. But the goal was that we would make, certain proceeds where we could then not only give gifts to the families in need, but then donate money to other local charities for the holiday season. So we were very fortunate enough to do that for again this year, and it was a great success, and we can't thank the Endicott community enough for that.
So how did the Endicott students actually help with this? You bought the gifts ahead of time.
We brought the gifts ahead of time. Lori Rawls, the director of community service, went out on Black Friday, and she, God love her for that one, but she went out and purchased all these gifts. And again, we didn't give names or anything of the families to protect, the identities of everyone. But each family is given a number. So family 132 was over here. Family 111 was right here. What the students did was they approached the table and were able to see, they would say, oh, I see that Frozen puzzle over there. I love that movie. I want to give that to a little girl. Or, oh my God, a Barbie doll. I remember wanting a Barbie doll like that. Can I buy this? And it wasn't just the students, it was the faculty and staff too. I mean, there's always a certain member of the community every year that comes, and she has to do her Christmas shopping. So she goes and she buys $40, $50, $60 worth of gifts that, when we're doing it at $10 a pop, that's huge. That's huge for a family. So, it just we took the money and ran with it, so it was great. So.
Was the Endicott community able to cover everything?
Absolutely, and more.
Wonderful.
So we were very fortunate for that. So that was our very big push this for the holiday season for sure. But in the past, for Thanksgiving, the Rotaract Service Club was able to raise money one night. They did a barbecue outside the townhouses until about midnight, and were able to grab kids coming to and from around campus, and we were able to actually buy 6 families a full Thanksgiving meal for Thanksgiving. So Rotary did that, and there were a bunch of athletic teams that did a bunch of things on their own. So the spirit of the season is alive and well at the Endicott campus, but especially more so when we have young kids and things like that. They always tug more at the heartstrings of everyone.
Oh yes,
so
they do.
It's been pretty awesome.
All right, so we're coming to the end of this semester, but we still have a whole semester ahead. What are some things you're doing?
Well, we are very excited. I don't know if people have seen that we are going on alternative spring break in March. We are heading to Raleigh, North Carolina this year to work with the Wake County Habitat for Humanity. So our students who were picked were notified this week, actually.
Exciting.
So a lot of excitement, and unfortunately we had such a big pool we couldn't unfortunately bring everyone, but we do have an alternative to the alternative spring break opportunity. We will be working again this year with Family Promise North Shore Boston, which helps house homeless families. It's a transitional home that's located down on Rantoul, and during the week of spring break, we'll be able to turn the chapel into 4 separate bedrooms essentially for the families, and able to house these families who have young kids, kind of get back on their feet. A couple years ago, the national average, or the average for Massachusetts, was 92 families per week going into transitional organizations in and around the Boston area. So 92 families per week are becoming homeless on the North Shore, which you don't really think about.
Oh no.
Being in an affluent area. So it's actually a very humbling experience to be able to, give a family, a place to stay for a week, that's safe, warm, and something out of the ordinary. So we're really excited about that. In addition, we are going to continue on our quest to raise our numbers in terms of hours served. Last year we did over 20,000 hours, which equates to about 2.29 years if you kind of stretched it out.
Oh, yeah.
Just within a year. And we had about 1,300 participants last year, so we're trying to push that a little bit higher. So get on
if
your
you
community
want
service.
to do some community service, how can someone get in contact with you?
Come down to our offices. I mean, we have stuff going on pretty much every day, every week. So you can either come down to see Lori Rawls, who's the director of community service. She's located in 109G in the Callahan, or my office, which is 109H. So I'm kind of that connecting office between where Res Life is and the outer part of the Callahan.
Okay, so I'm excited for next semester.
Me too. It's going to be awesome.
And I hope we get more volunteers. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Erica.
Come by the VPAC Gallery this Monday as Endicott professor Stephen Liss's works will be on display.
Come space out on Tuesday at 4 in the VPAC Gallery as Clint Fulkerson will showcase some of his renowned portraits of space.
And now here's my special interview segment with a member of the Endicott women's basketball team. Hello, I'm here today with Kayleen Wall, captain of the Endicott women's college basketball team. So tell me, Kaylee, how are you guys doing this season?
We're off to a little bit of a rough start. We are 3-4 overall. We're 1-2 in the conference. We had a tough loss last night, but we have a couple more games left this week, so hopefully we pick it up.
Okay. And what, if you could define one of your favorite parts of playing basketball for Endicott, what would that be?
Definitely my teammates and the friendships I've made. The whole athletics department is awesome, and the school itself, all faculty, all students kind of keep up with it, and it's really cool to be able to go into class and not only be with your teammates, but also the professors know how your game went, stuff like that.
Yeah, I've seen that builds a lot of camaraderie.
Yeah.
So if you had to say some words to the fans, if you had any words to the fans, what would that be?
Just thank you. Thanks for coming to our games. Thanks for cheering when we're losing, when we're winning. It definitely makes it way more fun. We all play this sport at the school, especially to have fun. None of us are going to go to the WNBA. No one's going to go play professionally. So it's really awesome when we can have a lot of support and make it even more fun for ourselves.
Very good. Thank you very much. That's all for today, folks. From all of us here at ECTV, stay safe, have a happy holidays, and as always, stay classy.